Hello, what's up, family? NjokaFx here. I'm so excited coming yet with another video um, for the fourth week of November, and this is my first video. We have had a lot of break events this week, and we are going to break it down for you guys. As you can see on the chat right now, we have had beautiful setup, but it did not play out as we thought. I believe next week is going to be better. So let's get into the chart and let me explain what I was seeing and how I took the trade and where the trade took me out and break even. Let's go. Okay, let me open a brand new chart. GBPUSD. Let's take Rwanda. All right, starting the month actually. Here is what I do. I go to my monthly time frame. Where are we? I go to my monthly. Let me remove all of this. All right. I go to my monthly time frame. So we are in the month of January. So the year is December. I can just do this. Allocate the monthly range. Here is our previous month's high. Here's our previous month's low. This is basically what I do each time I come to the chart to visualize and mark up my ranges where the market is likely to move, and that's what every one of us should be doing. What do you think? Personally, for me, I'm thinking this is for overall target. This is here is our relative equal highs. So that's our overall target. For this month. Not this month actually. This year, for me, I'm seeing a pull to this liquidity at the top here, because we broke this. We have here an over all times low at this particular point. Here was over all times low, so we need to retrace, and retracing, basically I see an relative equal highs at this particular area. So I believe we are going to move upward, no matter how long it's going to take. I believe this is our overall target right here. So going out to the weekly, as we have our range, monthly previous month range, we go now to our weekly time frame. Our weekly time frame, we adjust our points. As you can see here, easy, here is it. So right now, and another thing too, for what another confluence for me to believe that we are going higher is because I see, let me just do it right here. Okay, yeah, I believe you're already seeing what I'm doing. All right, so I believe this is a head and shoulder pattern, inverse head and shoulder pattern. So can go like this, come retest, then go up. So basically for me, I combine, because when you look at the chart, there are things the chart keeps on repeating itself doing, like support and resistance. These are old strategies. There are things that the chart keeps on doing over a long term, and if you ignore it as a trader, you turn to there's no holy grail in trading. But you see a strategy that has been confirmed. What can I put it? Basically for me, once I see a system that has been proven over the time, I inculcate it into my strategy, even if other mentors take it as it doesn't work. No. Look at what works for you and stick with it. Okay, I can see support and resistance here. Support and resistance here. Okay. Came here, rejected, broke here, then came here, retested, and it's moving forward. Okay, it's moving forward, so it's moving upward. So that is my overall conferences I have for GBP USD. So it is up to you to make the best out of this knowledge I've just provided. If you don't believe, it's okay, and that is it. So we move let's move on. So on our weekly, we have the inverse head and shoulder, and we have our previous month's high and low, as well as you could still go on the weekly and put in your previous week's high and low. As you can see, let me just put this right here. Let me just put this like this and shift this a little bit like here. Okay, here's our previous week high, previous week low, previous week low. So now we go to the lower time frames. You can do that on the daily, but I will not want my chart to be crowded. I need it to be clean. Okay, so right now we can now go on the lower time frame. I don't trade on the 4 hours. I just look at what the overall direction on the 1 hour daily and 4 hours. Then I go to my 30 minutes. I start analyzing what the market is doing. Let me adjust this and put this at the right side. All right, so that you can see. So coming on Monday on the chart, once I'm starting on Monday, I mark up my previous day's high and low, and my previous day's high and low should be around here. Previous day's high, no, actually it's around here towards the end of the session, around there, and we have our previous day's low, which is Friday. So coming on the chart, I see there is a break in market structure, and immediately they break market structure and they tap into the previous days as you can see, previous day just weak a little, about 2 or a pip into the previous month's high. It reverses immediately. That is a fake breakout, because it broke previous days previous week's high, which is previous week's high. It is. It broke previous week's high, then well and weak previous month's high, and to me that is also as liquidity for the week ahead. Okay, this is also liquidity for the days ahead. Okay, so previous week was broken, but reversed immediately. So it triggered. Let me put it back at the center. It triggered, and let me also remove this a little bit. It's not all right. Yeah, it's okay. So it triggered. Let me bring it a little bit down. So it triggered previous week's high. Breakout traders into the trade. It took them in by first of all giving us an M pattern towards the previous week's high, which is here is an M pattern. You have to look at how the market is trying to play. Okay, what is it telling us? Okay, we have a minor M structure here towards the end because it broke previous days high, created an M. Some people are going to short from here. That's why you see this massive bullish candle up, because there was liquidity that was resting up here, because there were a lot of traders that got in at this particular because of this M structure. Okay, not every M structure you must take. All right, so, and this is not my time of trading. Asian session is not my time of trading. 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. New York Eastern time, New York time is not my time of trading. Okay, so it broke it out with this bullish candle, taking out liquidity. Then immediately when it touched the previous month's high, reverses massively. We see a massive a fall, a bearish move downward. Then coming after taking Friday's low, we can see our structure, our pattern forming. Since I don't usually trade on Mondays, except I see a convincing strategy. Once I see this particular type of move, taking out liquidity here, just tapping into it and coming down, if I are like this one, I would have still taken the trade, but I wasn't that convinced enough of what I was seeing. So you can see we have a 1, 2, 3 after a first push. This is our first push, second push, third push to the previous day's low. We have a 1, 2, 3 harame pattern, an engulfment here. You see, you take the trade here, and one of the things that then you put your stop here, you will have been taken out. Okay, you will have been taken out. Your first target should be around here, which is not that much. It's not that much because I take a 1 to 2 for partials. 1 to 2 risk to reward. Then my next target will have been somewhere around here. So I'm just giving you how I would have seen to. I would have looked at the trade myself. I will have been taken out at this particular point. Okay, after taking out this previous day's low. All right. So that is it for Monday, and nothing was done, nothing much for that day. So then we entered back into the range. All right, since as this day was broken, so we have now our new range. Monday and Tuesday basically give us the range of the week. Okay, the range of the week based on inculcated strategy of Stacy Berg trading on YouTube. Okay, Monday and Tuesday give us the range of the week, and based on ICT, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday give us the high of the week, the high or the low of the week. One of those days is going to hold, same as Stacy says. Monday and Tuesday will give us a range of the week, and one of the extremes are going to hold. So that was it for Monday. And Tuesday we are back into the range. So I can put this here. We are back into the range of Monday. Monday's range. All right. So now we are back into the range. So we wait. All right. We basically wait when one of these extremes are broken. Okay. So we get Asian happens here. It breaks. We have a break of the Asian high. London give us a good possible entry, which is a very good move to go and take out Monday's low. Taking out the Asian low, actually what happens is, if at this particular point you are at Monday's range, this is the range. Actually, when I'm talking about range, the highest to the lowest. All right, this is the range we're talking about. Here's the range. Okay, so taking this trade, should you take this trade? All right, for example, here at the Asian session is finished, then we have a move up, taking Asians high, but not going right, not taking Monday's high. What I will do is, we are at the 00 level. You know, my strategy involves sweet spots, that is the 00 level, the quarter level, and the midpoint. All right, so we are at the 00 level, so it goes above. If you see divergence between this particular point, like for example, you see here the highest point of Asian to the highest point after taking out Asian, and you see a divergence with Euro USD. Instead of making higher highs, is making lower highs, okay, on Euro USD or New Zealand USD. You are highly probable, is high. The probability for it to go down is high. So let's go a little bit to the 15 minute. 15 minute, what do we see here? Actually, I didn't see anything that peculiar. Let's go to the 5 minute, because I've discovered that 5 minute gives some pretty good setup at some particular. Nothing pretty as well, but you can see a 3-peak formation here. 1, 2, 3. Then a breakdown, broke of structure, then coming to retest the fair value gap here, and that's the fall. So if you see divergence happening between GBPJPY at this particular area, you can now look for your chart patterns to enter the trade. All right, that is basically as simple as that. That is basically what I do. All right, I compare it to the New Zealand USD or the Euro USD or even the Australian USD. All right, give us divergence like this, and like this. All right, divergence, this one on Euro USD or the other place. Let's just go. Let's go and check New Zealand USD on that day. New Zealand USD, we have the breakthrough, the break off on Tuesday. We had the break. Okay, as you can see right now, we have a divergence from Monday. New Zealand, wait, is it okay? Okay, yeah, that's the 4th week. All right, we have, look at this, guys. We have a break off Monday from Asian, then we still went again and broke the Asian high that particular time frame. All right, so we have divergence like this from Monday, like this. But look at GBPUSD, as I was telling you, GBPUSD, that's what gave this massive move, because the divergence are done on the higher time frame. As you can see, you see the divergence, right? New Zealand USD is making a higher high from Monday to Tuesday. Meanwhile, Euro GBPUSD is making a lower high. Okay, a lower high. All right, so there we go. So now we have that already in mind, but I didn't take the trade, and New Zealand USD would have been a better trade to have taken, because we have a 1-2 engulfment at this particular area above the 00 level. Okay, not up to the 25 quarter level. The quarter level here is not, it didn't get up to there, so that is actually stop hunt. That's actually stop hunt. No better setup for me, because I like my setup to be very, very clean and clear. All right, so let's go back to our chart. Where are we? Okay, 15 minutes. So here we go. So we have this massive breakdown, massive push to massive breakdown to the Monday's low, as you can see. Taking out Monday's low, taking out previous Thursday's low, then coming into Wednesday Asian range. So actually coming here, you will see that we had a massive push, not clear structure actually at this moment, because we need a 1 2 3 pin or harami pattern, or maybe morning evening star, but there was nothing actually here. But actually we just had a consolidation at that particular area, which this consolidation gives us a sign that there is a continuation to go down. All right, do not counter trend, as Stacy said, do not counter trend a market that is moving, market with 3 peaks formation. This is a 3 peak formation right here. Okay, 3 peak formation. Do not counter trend it, let it do its thing. All right, let it move. So we have now a consolidation, then broke Judah swing. All right, Judah swing happens depending on how you can see it. Okay, the market is fractal. Until you look at the market in the fractal nature, you are going to have a hard time. Until I started seeing how the market is behaving on itself. Market is fractal. Everything happened on different time frame, which the same thing is just happening on every time frame. Okay, so we have a break here, then you see a breakdown to till New York session for a reversal. Okay, for a reversal. Let's go back to our 15 minutes. So on our 15 minutes now, coming at the New York session, you are going to see we have a beautiful 3 push pattern to the low to New York from London session. 1 push, consolidation, 2 push, consolidation, 3 push, and given that 3 push, we have a 1 2 3 to the low, and this is actually a tweezer bottom. Okay, tweezer bottom. This is where I took my trade. I took my trade here, then my stop here, then my target. My first target was about 1 to 2, like somewhere around here. I took something out. I was expecting it to, since as I believe that Monday and Tuesday give us a range for the week, and one of the extremes will definitely hold, and Tuesday most at times give us the low of the week. I believe that this was going to be our low of the week, and I anticipated my next target will be here and our next one will be here. All right, that was anticipation. I even left this trade to trade overnight. All right, when it got to this particular point at this particular level, what I did was I took my stop into profit, into break-even profit. Okay, somewhere around here, and I was taking out the next day. All right, so that was my first break-even trade. All right, that was it. After taking some partials, and I had a break-even trade on GBPUSD. So that was it, my trade from Monday and Tuesday. So let me just recap. You go to your higher time frame, monthly, you draw your previous month's high and low. You come to your weekly, draw your previous week's high and low. Then look at the behavior of price action during those particular range. All right, if it takes out the previous week's and the previous month's high, anticipate a reversal at a particular level and at your particular time. It is time and price. When it breaks at the quarter level, at the 00 level, at those particular times in time, I begin to look at my structure and strategy. All right, I see the behavior of the patterns at this particular time, then I take my trade. All right, so that is it for this video. I don't want to make it long. I'm going to continue in another section of how this previous week looks like. It was very messy this week, very messy, not too clean set up, not too clear. So that is it. I didn't trade that much, but I took some trade. Everything being equal, I didn't lose any trade this week. That was it. All right, thank you guys. See you. Peace out.